The Dyatlov Pass incident, a secret the world still can't explain. In February 1959, deep in the Ural Mountains of the Soviet Union, 9 experienced hikers set out on a routine expedition. They never came back. What rescuers found weeks later became one of the most disturbing and unexplained mysteries in modern history. This is the Dyatlov Pass incident. Where it happened. The incident occurred on the eastern slopes of Kholat Syakhl, a mountain whose name, in the local Monsa language, translates to Dead Mountain. This region is remote, freezing, and isolated, far from roads, towns, or witnesses. Temperatures that night drop to approximately -30 degrees Celsius, -22 degrees Fahrenheit, according to meteorological records. The discovery. When search teams located the hikers' campsite, nothing made sense. The tent was found collapsed and cut open from the inside. This detail is confirmed by original Soviet investigative photographs and reports. Inside the tent, boots, coats, and supplies were left behind. Food was untouched. There were no signs of a struggle. Footprints led away from the tent, barefoot or in socks, into the freezing darkness. The bodies. The first 2 bodies were found near a forest edge, barefoot and wearing only underwear. 3 more were discovered between the forest and the tent, as if they had tried to return. The remaining 4 were found months later in a ravine. Their injuries raised serious questions. Crushed ribs and skull fractures comparable to car accidents, and no external wounds explaining the trauma. One victim missing a tongue, or another missing eyes. The official autopsy reports confirm these details. Radiation and secrecy. Traces of radiation were detected on the clothing of 2 hikers. This is documented in the original Soviet case files. Why radiation was present has never been conclusively explained. Shortly after, Soviet authorities closed the area for 3 years. Classified parts of the investigation. Issued a final report stating the cause of death was a compelling natural force. No further explanation was given. Theories, and what we can confirm. Over the decades, theories have included military weapons testing, air avalanches, infrasound-induced panic, katabatic winds, secret experiments. In 2020, Russian authorities officially concluded that a slab avalanche was the most likely cause. However, multiple independent researchers note that the tent was not buried. Footprints were visible weeks later. Injuries did not fully match typical avalanche trauma. Because of this, the case remains disputed. There is no verified evidence of aliens, monsters, or supernatural causes. But there is also no complete explanation that accounts for every detail. Why it remains a mystery.